everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arel. This is video number 6 video number 6 of my I Am Back series. If you guys have not seen the rest of the videos that were released in the series, I will link it in the cards right now. For today, I would like to talk about so far my experiences in living alone. Yep. Yeah, so 2020 has been the unexpected year, or the year full of unexpected things. The last thing I really wanted to do, or the last thing that would cross my mind of what I'm going to do for 2020 was actually move out and live on my own. So, but yeah, I did it, and here we are, and it's going okay, maybe? But yeah, so I want to talk about that because I feel like it'll be helpful for people who are considering moving out on their own, because it's a very unique experience right now because of the pandemic. I thought it was actually the best time to move, maybe not. So yeah, I want to talk about those probably 5 things that I've learned so far with living alone. So if you guys are interested in watching that, stay tuned. So far with living on my own is that, you know, in comparison to me living with 5 other people for the past 27 years, and then versus just me in a 600 square foot apartment, it's kind of pretty interesting. I would say that the quiet has been both good and bad at the same time. I remember my first day when I moved in, you know, my family was here helping me out set up some furniture, kind of get me settled, and then they left. And then I was by myself. And then I didn't have anybody to talk to. And then my boyfriend called me, and we spoke for an hour, so that was helpful a little bit, but then we didn't talk anymore. So I was again alone, and it was so quiet. And oh my gosh, I did not sleep at all. I took a Benadryl just to help me sleep because it was so quiet, and I made sure the doors were locked. I locked my bedroom door. I locked the door leading to the bathroom. I locked the bathroom door. I locked everything because I wanted to be safe, and because it was so quiet, I really didn't think I was safe. So that was pretty interesting. And it was like that for the first maybe 2 weeks. I mean, the fact that I work night shift helped because I wasn't here at night. So that kind of helped. And then I was sleeping during the day. So, and then, you know, the sun was up and I could hear people outside, and so that made me sleep because I could hear background noise of, you know, regular hustle and bustle in the morning. But at night, it was just a completely different experience. It helped, you know, I mean, I kind of got used to it now. Some days are still pretty weird because I have a really wild imagination, and I could just imagine really bad things happening, or just like creepy things happening. But overall, it's been fine. And then, you know, my boyfriend comes over and like sleeps over a few days at a time, so that kind of helps too. But overall, when I sleep by myself, it's been good. So next lesson that I've learned so far with living alone is that I can do whatever I want. I feel like this is one of the pros of living alone. You know, the main thing was I get to be in my own space. I get to do whatever I want with said space. So I went ahead and, you know, decorated it the way I wanted to. There's a lot of nerdy elements around that you guys can see. And, you know, I want certain things in certain ways, and I get to decide that. So that experience of putting all that together was pretty cool. And I'm still doing it right now, because there's still some furniture pieces that I would like to buy and put somewhere in my apartment. But overall, yeah, like I get to do what I want with my space because it is my space, and you know, might as well, because you're gonna be living in it anyway, so make it happy or make it a space that will make you happy. So that's one thing. And you know, to continue the I can do whatever I want part, I can wake up whenever I want, I can eat whatever I want, and I just, yeah, I can just do whatever I want. It's like the best thing. You know, for someone who's been living with my parents and you know, my siblings, my grandma, I am a 28-year-old Filipino, and if you know anything about the Filipino culture, is like where you like to be close ties and all that. So, you know, for someone who lives in America and has moved out, even, you know, as a single person, it's kind of a, you know, this is more of like an American thing to do than a Filipino thing to do. So, yeah, but it's honestly been one of the best decisions that I've made this year, and I honestly don't regret it because of the fact I can do whatever I want. And now to the more serious parts of this video. I'm just kidding. But I mean, that's some more on a serious note with as far as living alone, is that holy shit, I'm an adult now. Like, I mean, I think I was an adult before. I am 28 years old, but I didn't move until I was almost 28. And yeah, I feel like this was the biggest reminder, slap in the face, like, Arel, you're an adult. Like, this is what adulting is, because number one, you have to clean your apartment. You have to do your laundry. I mean, I did those things, but not as much as I, you know, am doing now. But it's just, yeah. I get to do all those things because no one's gonna do them for me. Yeah, so those basic things, I mean, cleaning and laundry, it's not even like an adult thing to do, honestly. It's more of like a person thing to do. But I have to budget, you know, because I am paying for rent now. I mean, I used to pay rent before at my parents' house, but now it's all me. I pay for utilities, I pay for food, I pay for everything with the money that I earn when I go to work. So, you know, I mean, this year definitely has taught me how to be an adult, and it started really with moving out. And I don't regret any of it. It's really, you know, it makes you grow. It helps you grow, and it helps you to be a better person, you know, as a member of society, because, you know, you do this and do that. But yeah, you know, like the whole seriousness of like the moving by yourself and you have to do everything. Yeah, like some of it, sometimes I'm like, I wish, you know, I was still at home sometimes, because I would wake up and then my mom, because she makes breakfast for everybody, so there's like breakfast waiting. But no, today or right now I wake up and I have to make my own damn breakfast. Perks, I tell you. And that kind of ties into more of the Filipino culture. But yeah, overall though, it definitely has taught me a lot on how to manage my money and how to, and I still am working on that. Like, I'm not saying that I'm an expert in budgeting and how to, you know, allocate my money towards like certain things. I still am learning. But I feel like I've stepped a lot further. I've leveled up more. You know, I've been more mindful than I used to when it comes to my spending, because I know, well, I can't buy this because shit, I have to pay for freaking electricity or something. So yeah, that's, yeah, probably one of the biggest lessons is that, you know, when you're living on your own, like, you're an adult for sure. So another lesson that I've learned so far living on my own is that you have to be more aware of your surroundings. I mean, I made it a point to, when I was looking for apartments, to, you know, choose something that was relatively safe. And, you know, I kind of know the area, and I've asked people about the area, and, you know, I think I picked a really good one. But still, you still have to be mindful of your surroundings, and you still have to be mindful of, you know, the people around you. I haven't really met my neighbors yet, but because I really like go out, or if I'm out, I, you know, like either go to work or at my boyfriend's house or anywhere else. But I haven't really spent a lot of time interacting with people. I mean, mostly because, you know, COVID and other things. But yeah, I see people here and there, like on my windows and all that. I haven't seen, you know, sketchy stuff going on, thankfully. But yeah, I do have to be mindful of my surroundings, and, you know, that's something people who are looking into moving out on their own, something to consider, because, I mean, you're practically keeping yourself safe, because no one else is going to do that for you, because you are on your own. So overall, it's been great. I honestly love it. You know, one of the main reasons actually that I decided to move out while there was a pandemic going on, because for next year, 2021, at least I was planning on it. I planned on traveling. I am a nurse and I want to do travel nursing. And for someone who has lived with their family all their life in one house, I mean, I live in the Philippines and then I live here in Arizona. You know, I wanted to at least have like an in-between transition from, okay, I lived with my family and then I can live on my own, still around my family, before I move to another state. Because that's what travel nursing entails, is like you go to other states, you go to different hospitals, all that stuff. So I felt like it was gonna be more of a shock to me if I did move out from my family to another state, to a place where I don't know anybody, and I don't know anything about being by myself. So I thought me moving out right now, or a couple of months ago, was the best idea, to let myself get used to that living on your own feeling. And I know that I can be self-sufficient and self-reliant, and honestly, just to see how, if I do like it, you know, if I like being on my own, and or I was not made to be a hermit or something. But overall, yeah, it's been fine. It's been great. You know, I feel like there are things also that I've learned along the way, that like when it comes to like budgeting, when it comes to setting aside like money for buying stuff before you move. I wish I had a lot of advice on that before I actually took the plunge. And also just, you know, getting to experience, I feel like a person should live on their own at some point, like in their lives. It kind of teaches you, you know, how to be independent and how to be, yeah, like I said, self-efficient, self-reliant. And then after that, it'll be easier to maybe like cohabitate with someone later on, with whoever. But yeah, I really like it. I'm probably gonna do like an update on how it's going once I hit my year of being on my own. But yeah, it's been a very interesting experience. Interesting, there are good things about it, there are not so good things about it, but overall, I think it's one of the best decisions I've made this year. It's one of the best unexpected things that have happened to me this year, because you know, like any type of opportunity for me to grow, I'm all for it. And living on my own moving out and living on my own so far has definitely helped me grow. You know, I'm an adult now. Or I've been an adult, but this has been the moment to like fully like say I'm an adult. Maybe. And some days I am. But yeah, so those are the things that I have had or I have learned so far with living on my own. Yeah, so if you guys have any advice on how to make the experience a lot better, please leave them in the comments below. And if you have similar experiences than me or different experiences if you are living alone, like please like share them. I would like to know everybody's perspective on it. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And of course, if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys. Bye.